Hey there everyone, it's Weeman V1. We're moving on to Streets of Rage 2. One year after the battle. The city that had been plagued with crime and violence was safe and peaceful. However, evil has once again cast its shadow over the city. Mr. X, the syndicate boss believed destroyed by the three young vigilantes, has come back to life stronger than ever. Thirsty for revenge, he kidnaps Adam in an attempt to lure Axel and Blaze into a trap. Axel and Blaze set out to help their faithful companion. Joined by Axel's friend Max, a wrestler, and Adam's kid brother Skate, they're determined to save Adam and put Mr. X out of action. Four young friends, rage burning inside them, make a stand for friendship and peace. There we are. It's another... Well, I guess there's a little bit more story in this game, rather than there's a bad guy, they have to stop him. There's a bad guy, they have to stop him and get their friend back. Let's go into the options here. Difficulty's all the same. The only real new thing is you can set the number of players you want. Here we are. Select player. We got Max, the strong, slow character of the game. Axel, the most balanced and overall best character of the game. Okay, I lied. Blaze is the most balanced, but it hurts her more than it helps her. And Skate is the fast and weak character. So for this one, we're going to be Axel. Here we go. Stage 1, out on the streets. And look at that. Everything's brighter. It all pops more. Oh, yeah, there's an extra life there. The sprites are bigger. Everything's more detailed. And the sound effects are amazing in this game. If I have to give props to Streets of Rage 2 for one thing, it's the sound effects. Every hit, every crunch from every punch, from every lead pipe hit skull, it all sounds amazing. It really looks like they upgraded everything in this game from the first one. You have more moves. You no longer have your police special, but instead on the A button you have a standing and forward special. Standing special is a way to knock people if you're crowded and you just need to clear everyone out, get a little bit more control back. The forward special is just something that's very strong. You have 3 different jump kicks now. You have a, I suppose you could call it a dash move. If you double tap forward and press your attack button, you'll do a powerful forward attack. In Axel's case, it's one of the most broken attacks in the game, and I will be abusing it a whole hell of a lot. We have a knife here, and weapons work differently in this game. You don't throw knives at a distance. You have to hold B and press C. If you grab an enemy, you'll drop your weapon, and with the knives, it's not a big deal. The Garcia punks, who are basically upgraded Garcias, maybe downgraded because they're a lot weaker now, they can carry knives, but they'll only do the dashing. These new bald guys named Donovan, they carry pipes. And they're very slow and they won't ever hit you. The signals are back. They're about the same as before, except you can hit them out of their slide and they have a backhand punch that'll knock you down immediately. Donovans are basically Garcias, except for they have an uppercut that can knock you out of the air. Really, these are 3 out of 4 basic punks that we meet in the first stage. We have the music. It's... I don't know. The Streets of Rage 2 soundtrack, it's many people's favorites, but it's not mine. It's rather hit and miss. Like, there's some middle ground. Like, this track here, it's not horrible. It's not great. It's just kind of there. As you can see, there is the standard special. Now we got this guy, Jack. He's the first uncommon enemy we run into. Kind of a mid-boss. He has knife attacks. He has an infinite supply of... tripping over my words here. He has an infinite supply of knives in his vest, and he can pick them up off the ground. He can slash you with them. He can throw them. That's about it. He's really not that much of a problem. He's done. We head inside the bar here. That's right. This game, each stage has different segments. So we start out in the street, we move into the bar. Now, you see his uppercut there, the grand upper? That's his that's his dash move. It takes off about half of a full health bar. It hurts a lot. Oh, speaking of health bars, you can now see the enemies' names and their health bars up right under yours. It's a great help to see how much more punishment a guy can take. The different colors don't really mean anything in this game. They're just different palette swaps. Keeps things original, I guess. There's a money bag. It's 1,000 points again, and there's gold bars too, but they're much more common. Let's get rid of these Donovans. Yeah, grab moves are all the same here. I'd say my biggest complaint about this game is while though it looks like it's moving smoother, the combat is not smooth at all. I find it to be very clunky. Like, as soon as you press the attack button, you stop moving completely. You have no momentum at all. You just stand still for a second before the attack, when you attack, and then a little bit after it. It leaves you very vulnerable. And, hey, where's the bartender going? Maybe I wanted a drink. Get back here. Ow. Alright, well, here's the spiritual successor to the Whip Women in the first game. We have Electra, who is another dominatrix-looking woman with a whip, except this one can be electrified. It's also attached to her arm. Ow, that hurt. She's not a big deal at all, really. So let's head outside here, out into a back alley. It's raining. That's kind of cool. There's the bartender. Oh my god, he's jacked! So here's our first boss, Barbon. Interesting name. Now, he's a boss. That's about all I can say. He works good as a first level boss since his attacks don't do a lot of damage. His throw can be countered. He can block though, which is kind of annoying, but he's not that big of a deal. I take him out pretty quick. Bosses are much more advanced in this game, having more than just 1 or 2 attacks. So he's down. Stage 1 out of the way. We got our clear bonus, our time bonus, and our level bonus. It's all the same. Time is... you get much more time in this game. Instead of just the 40 or 60 seconds, you get a whole 99 each time. So here we are, Stage 2, the bridge. And already we're seeing gold bars. That's 5,000 points right there. I'll take that knife. Come here, you. The bridge is a short level, really. Holy crap, guys on bikes. Oh geez, they're jumping all over the place. So that is our other common enemy in the game, the bikers. I don't like them. They're annoying. Very annoying. And when I get to part 3, I'm going to be going into great detail as to why I hate them. They're not so bad right now, because you don't face a lot of them. You only face them 1 or 2 at a time. You can knock them off their bikes, you just have to jump into your down attack. Sometimes they'll jump off though, and when their bikes are down, they can explode and they will hurt you or any enemies nearby. They can also wield pipes and pick them up. And you don't want them getting pipes. Like, why would you want them getting a weapon? Sometimes they ride back and forth across the screen like that. Donovan's so stupid, but what do you expect from a big bald muscle head like him? You also might notice that some of the enemies have different names. It doesn't mean anything, it's just for sake of originality, I guess. Like, I might fight a Galcia named Joseph, or a Donovan named Brown. Yeah, see, there's an example of one of these guys with a pipe, but enemies that carry pipes, they hit slowly. Ugh. Those are grenades, watch out for them. You can pick them up, but don't do it. They'll just explode in your hand. We're getting to the end here. Blade. Some enemies give extra points when you kill them. Blade is one of the ones that I know does. He gives 10,000 points instead of the regular however many. Alright, let's go inside this truck here. More bikers. Yeah. Oh, this guy looks tough. So we have our karate guys. On their own, they're not much of a problem. In groups, they can be, though. Hey, where'd you... Eee. I'm surrounded. Get him away from me. Get away. I have a pipe. Leave me alone. That's such a satisfying crack each time you hit someone, especially with a pipe. Ow. Yeah, bikers have some moves that can just knock you down and come out super fast. They thankfully don't do a lot of damage. Alright, that's how we get out of a truck. Just bust the front of it open. Okay, go to the top left. Another extra life. Okay, we're back out on the bridge, and it looks like it's kind of under construction here. Those are not pits, they're just grates. You don't fall through them. There's actually no pits at all in this game, something I'm kind of disappointed they took out. Like I said, Galcia's named Joseph. They're just a different color. Not much to say about this level. It's short, it's just kind of there. I've never been a big fan of Stage 2 in Streets of Rage 2. The music... I don't like the music track. Oh, he's on a jetpack. Yeah, Jet. This guy is not exactly a tough boss, he's an annoying boss. Look at that, what am I supposed to do? He gives me no time to react, his movements are random and completely erratic. He has no pattern to him at all. You have to bait him into hitting him. And that doesn't even work half the time. A lot of the times he'll just hit you. In this stage he's a boss, and he only has 1 health bar. I'm sure that's because the game developers knew that he was fucking annoying. Look at that. There's no pattern to it, he's just flying around. I get lucky here because I can hit enemies off screen now, but he still has just a sliver of health left. Yeah, come here. And see, he grabbed me. There's nothing you can do. If you hear him make that sound where he's about to grab you, you're screwed. You're gonna get hit. Thankfully, Stage 2 is over. We will move on to Stage 3 in the next part, so I'll see you then.